spotted a hostile soldier in your AO. Over.
Bro, they finally kicked that freaking Dark Stalker, dude. He was like at 200. He had like 200. He had 200 ping, bro. Like 250 ping. And they now kicked him. not much I can do as far as. Armenian star for suspected cheating? What? Look. It says it right there. Enforcing permanent ban on Armenian star for suspected cheating. Linked account. Death has come. WH. Bro, they don't play. They don't play, bro. MGNM Armenian star. Can I talk? What do you want me to talk about?
У меня лекарство. Нужна помощь.
I should change things while I'm on there. We couldn't do anything. They're already taking that spot.
Yeah, I spotted an enemy soldier. Yeah, I spotted an enemy soldier. Over.
Yeah, I'm using the PS5 controller. Unfortunately, I'm playing like 130 ping, so against people who are like low ping. Me personally, I feel like the people who with the worst ping are the worst ones to fight in this game. Like people who have like super high ping are the worst to fight. You just die instantly. At least playing them in this game, like they may complain about like not having like lag or whatever, but they just like instantly kill you. My hit rate is not very good. So a lot of these guys have an advantage. Do I use Steam inputs? No, it should be native. Should be native. There's no Steam inputs. Even though it is using... I have to have Steam open though when I play it, but I didn't set any of that up. I'm just playing it natively. Should all be native. That guy's using the damn grenade over there. Oh, you had issues with it? Well, I don't know. I didn't have any problems. I just hooked it up and just made sure your controller's updated. My controller's updated and everything, so whenever I did hook it up and make sure everything worked natively. I don't have any issues. Make sure everything's native and tested everything out. Well, you can test it out on Steam too, so if you do have any, if you want to test it out and make sure it's working, you can definitely test it through there. I had a friend that had the same issue, and he ended up getting it fixed. But he's behind the vending machine. He's behind that vending machine. God, I was like, he's over there somewhere. I know he's over there somewhere. So do I play with friends? I mean, sometimes I do, not really. Like, not anybody that... I used to play with some friends. Really. Okay, it works now. That's good. Yeah, it works, man. I think it's a good controller. I use the DualSense Edge, so I'm not sure which one you use. If you're just using the regular DualSense. Even using, well, you can still use a regular one. I just prefer the options that the DualSense Edge gives me. I'm on the team of Wrangler. See, when I'm on that guy's team, he's always winning. So if you're ever on that guy's team, you're definitely gonna win. Always remember that. If you ever play on this server, and that guy's on your team, you're more than likely gonna win. Like, you're more than likely gonna win. Says stop Dualsense. No, well, it's upscaled to 1080p. This is actually, I'm playing the game in 720p resolution. I only played in 720p because I don't like the way the game like renders the graphics and stuff. As far as like the menus and stuff, I don't really like the way it looks. Kind of used to playing on console, so I kind of wanted to look the way it's supposed to look. At least how it's intended to look. Like kind of degenerate like this. This is pretty degenerate play style. I think this is like the worst this game gets. Yeah, when it's tiny like that, it's because the menus don't scale up. they stay at 720p. So it's kind of goofy when, especially the hit marker. The hit markers will be even tiny. So when you're playing, you'll see like even your reticle will be small. Everything will be small. Just the graphics are gonna be like upscaled, not the actual like parts or the menus. Like all the like the menus and the hit markers and all that's part of the menu system. Bro, I just can't see shit because it's just so freaking there's too much smoke. Like I can't see anything. Yeah, but the thing is with this game, what really sucks about this game is, and this is why I don't like playing with 64 players. Once it gets to 64 players, especially if you're high ping, if you're playing like in these servers where your connection is not very strong, it's even worse. Like the hit rate is even worse. So you'll be trying to shoot somebody and you're not gonna hit them. Especially with all the explosions and stuff, like it just gets worse. Nothing really gets better. Everybody just kind of sits back and just does this all the time. Fuck, dude. It said he was right in front of me, dude. Seriously. Oh, man. Let's do this. That's why this map is better played than 32 players. 32 is probably the best. They don't have to deal with all these explosions. Yeah, there's only European servers, exactly. There's only one US server, but it sucks. It sucks. I don't really like it. And most American players only want to play like on all the vehicle maps. Which I'm not really interested in playing. So much damage. It's crazy. I don't even think there's a American Metro server. There used to be. I don't know what happened. Like I remember there used to be an American Metro server, and then people just stopped playing. I didn't understand. There'd be times where people were playing, and then But you know, the one thing about it is that every server is different. And I remember playing on those servers, and when we played on those servers, I remember like there was no balance. There was absolutely no balance. We would go straight into base raid. Wrangler's coming. I'm telling you, bro, if that guy plays on your team, bro, like I'm telling you, you're gonna win because I don't know, because I think he's an admin. So you know what I mean? He gets some level of I think he gets to just like pick and choose who he wants on his team or something. Well, I don't think Battlefield 3 is gonna die. It's just gonna be harder to find games. That's all it is. It'll just be harder to find games. It will only die when the generation that plays it only stops, or they all move on. That's it. Like me personally, I like playing Metro, but I prefer playing team deathmatch, same problem. Oh, you said the game's really loud? I turned it down a little bit. You just let me know if it's too loud. I know it gets like really loud with the explosions. Sometimes I have my game on too. It's too loud. I turn it up too loud. It bleeds into the microphone. Who are they voting to ban? Initiate ban. Who is it? It's only soft aim. Who are we banning? Oh man, that's so funny. Yeah, you know what's crazy that is that I have literally spoken to people, okay? I have spoken to people on console, okay, that that did cheat, and they would be like, well, at least it's not. They would say that. They'd be like, well, at least it's not. Like, what the fuck you mean? At least it's not. You're not playing fair. What do you know? What do you not understand? Clearly, you don't understand something. You know, I would only come back to Battlefield 6, to be honest with you, if they had a really, really cool map. There's got to be like one really, really, really cool map. Like Metro or something, or they brought back Metro. Or did something similar to like Scene Crossing, then I would be interested. Currently where it stands, I'm not a I'm not really interested in Battlefield 6's maps. I didn't get to see who they were talking about. I don't know, I would prefer to play Battlefield 4 though. I like playing Battlefield 3. But there's just some days I just kind of wish I could play Battlefield 4. I can go check and see if people are playing it, but Battlefield 4 is not too bad. Yeah, I don't feel like it does either. I don't think it connects it at all. But no, not Wrangler. Everybody understands. Everybody knows what's up, you know what I mean? They all play on here. Yeah, you see, when I joined the server, we were already losing, right? So when I like I said, when we're on that guy's team, dude, I'm telling you, like, you're going to win, okay? Like, I've seen it time and time and again. I've played so many games on this server where I can tell you right away what's going on. I play so many games, I can tell you what's going on. All right, especially with balance. Okay, and I understand why they do the balance, but some of the balance in these games, I swear, and I've played so many games of Metro, I can tell you what's a good balance and what's a bad balance. Some people may not, everyone's gonna be different, of course, on what they think is balanced, but I think, like, because Metro is so hard to balance with so many players, you gotta find, like, of course, you know, if we can get the game to this point, I mean, I think it shouldn't be like this. I think it should be where, yeah, we're holding them off, but nobody has came and, you know, escaped, or no one has came by and been able to, like, contest us, right? Like, this to me is still not good balance, because there's just too much explosions. I mean, me personally, I feel like if it was just if they would have changed it, maybe if they changed it to you know, where people were still pushing, but not, like, they were still pushing and pushing us back a little bit, I think it would be better balance. And we were, like, kind of like trying to fight for B, I think it would be better. Because the other balance is when nobody has B, but everybody's fighting for A and C and stuff. Like, the other team is fighting to maintain it. So usually, like, when it's like that too, that's another good balance. It's usually not good balance when, obviously, when they have all the objectives, and then also when they at a stalemate like that. Like, that to me is a stalemate, where the other team can't push, or they don't want to push, or there's too many explosions, so, you know, they're not going to push. You need people that are willing to, like, smoke and push through, and that can push through. He said, how do you navigate in the menu? There is no menu. It's only in the campaign, I think. If you go in campaign, that it has like a menu system, I think. Like, you can press start and stuff, but of course, if you're playing on controller, start is not start. It's so weird. It's like R2. For me, it's like R2. R2 is like start. And then if I press deploy or whatever, if I don't want to, like, you know, it's weird. Like, square and X are up and down. And then, like, if I want to deploy, it's R1. Oh, weird. And then, like, on Battlefield 4, it's different, so. Yeah, navigate through the deployment. It's only when you die you can go to the deployment screen. So if you want to go to the deployment screen, you gotta go suicide. I hate that guy. That guy always just picks fucking spaz. Dude always spazzes. Look, just pay attention to who's on the team, on what team, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm probably not gonna play this whole game, but yeah, you see, like, this guy just always fucking spaz 12, bro. He's so annoying. Spaz 12 in this game with slugs is literally one-shot kill. It's a one-shot kill within 20 meters. Dude is so fucking annoying, I swear to God. I really don't like playing with that guy. And he just does it just to be annoying. I swear to God. Dude just does it just to be a dick. The jump button, if well, I have mine set to X. I have pretty much everything is pretty much like how it would be on console. It's just I just use L2 and R2 for aiming and shooting, but it's essentially everybody's in my way. This is why, like, in this game you don't want to stand behind people because you can't like go through them. You can't walk through people like you can like in Battlefield 2042 and Battlefield 6 and I think Battlefield 5. In those games you can like walk through people and stuff. You really can't walk through people and so you got to set your buttons. Here, I'll show you. Here, I'll show you. Because I know it's a pain in the ass on the controller. I forgot you're playing on the controller. Let me help you out. Hold on.
Spotted a hostile soldier in your AO.
They moved people. Whenever they move people, it's the worst because then you just easily get whoever you're moving, the team gets easily dominated. All right, since this game's on some fuck shit right now, let me just show you. So let me show you my buttons, okay? Let me show you. All right. So go to options, key bindings, okay? You're gonna go to controls. No, not controls. Sorry, key binding. Sorry, excuse me. On foot. Okay. So this is the joystick stuff right here. So walk forward, back. This is gonna be your left stick, up and down, right? Or axis Y. Strafing is gonna be left and right on the left stick, right? So axis X. And then when you want to look up, it's gonna be your right stick, Z axis, right? So just configure that for the joystick. Parachute should be your, okay, here it is, jump. So jump and parachute are going to be X, okay? Jump and parachute are X if you're playing on PlayStation. Sprinting is going to be whatever it is you want it to be. In this game, you're going to have to hold it, okay? So I'm just giving you a heads up now, like sprinting is going to be a hold. So if you need your sprinting to be a different button, usually I think it's sorry, I think sprinting in this game is usually L3. That's usually what it is for Battlefield 3, and I think the same thing with Battlefield 4. Now I might be wrong because I think proning is L3. Going crouching and proning is L3, I believe, in Battlefield 3. Whatever button you feel, but you have to hold it, okay? And when I mean you gotta hold it, okay? Now I have the DualSense Edge, so I have mine set to L3, but I use the back button. I have a back button on the controller, so I hold L3 when I'm running, when I'm sprinting. So if you're wondering how I'm doing it, it's because I'm having an extra button. I tried that to use that, but it just didn't work, so I made with Steam inputs, and now it works because I made it double click. Yeah, you could do double click too. That's another option. So you can press it like that, or you can do it the other way. And then steady scope, whatever you want steady scope to be. Usually sprint for me is just L3. So I have those two buttons the same, and then crouching and prone, I have mine to be the same thing like how it is in Battlefield 4, which is O. I think it's I'm pretty sure it's R3. I think it's R3. I think to go prone. I think crouching and proning. I think if I remember correctly, I think it's R3 in Battlefield 3 on console. And then shooting is usually L1 and R1 for PS3, but I made it to L2, R2, and then deploying the bipod is just holding the down sights, the ADS, and then reload, minus square, and then yeah, and then this is the most important part right here, not the melee and the grenades. You can set that up too if you want to, but the cycle fire mode, and then toggle weapon light, and then toggle primary weapon, so that you can just use it. You can just press one button to toggle your primary and your secondary at the same time. So if you do this one, if you go to primary, if you set your button to this one, it's just going to be, or this one, it's only going to be one or the other. It's not going to be both. But if you put it to toggle primary weapon, this will toggle your secondary and your primary weapon. Same thing with these, the underslung weapons. So if you press these buttons, it'll go back to your primary weapon. If you press it again, it'll be just like how it is on console, pretty much. Yeah, and then all that other stuff is just, you know, and then comros, and for me, my comros is actually I use L3. So because on console it was select. It was like the most stupid button in the game. Okay, you're in the game. I see you. All right, cool. Yeah, you see this? Like, you see how we have like all the objectives now? And look who's on our team. Oh, did Wrangler leave? No, he's in here. He's in here. All right, I don't believe it. I wasn't paying attention. I think Pro Genius is here. I think I saw Pro Genius. Arm. All right, where you at? You're in the apartments. Oh, they see the little Wrangler. You see how like they switch things? Yeah, but what I know you said you use Steam, but if you follow my that guide there, those are the weapons that are like going to work for you. I mean, those are the settings that you want to set those buttons to, whether you're setting it in Steam or not. Those are the buttons you want to have assigned for the game if you're using controller. Yo, what's up, Muscles? What's going on, man? God damn. This is when I start sniping, bro. This, see, like, you see how, like, how bad the balance is already? It's, like, super, super bad. Like, this is where I'm not a big fan of when it gets like this. I don't like it when it gets like this.
The objective has been neutralized. Great job. The objective has been taken. Let's maintain the movement.
You know what I'm saying? Haha, I got his bitch ass. I don't know where he came from. He came from somewhere.
We've lost the objective. Can I help you out? I'm a medic. I need some bullets over here.
So my favorite balance in this is when we don't have A and they have A. That's the one I like. Oh, okay, what kind of graphics? Here, this is where you should set your graphics. I usually run it like this. Go to video. I have mine at 1280 by 720. I only run it at 120 FPS. I don't want to go any more than that. I think it's fine. Vertical sync, you can have it on or off. Honestly, it's not really much of a difference. If you are that hardcore about, oh, a little bit of lag, okay, whatever. Like my ping is already 140, 130, like, doesn't matter. So whatever, you want it off, you can have screen tear. But I don't want to have screen tear. I like it to play smooth. That's not my field of view, is not 60. My field of view is 100. You can change it, but you got to change it through the profile settings in the with a notepad. It's very easy to do. No motion blur, make sure this is off, and then because it'll hurt your eyes if you're not used to it. Graphics quality, I put custom, so I pretty much made everything low except for texture quality. You can make this low too, it doesn't matter. Mesh quality, put ultra, and put everything low. I wouldn't even make everything maxed out. If you want it to run optimally, like, just run it low, but you can run everything high if you want to, but that's up to you. And then the most important thing is go to gameplay, go to network smoothing factor. It's going to be turned up to the max. Turn it all the way down, like turn it off, like go all the way 0, because in this game, if you have the network smoothing factor on all the way up, it's going to look smooth for the players, like when they're moving and stuff, but their positioning is not going to be correct. So you're gonna see them walking smooth and you're gonna just die instantly. You're not gonna get a chance to be able to react, which I really hate. So if you just want to like play it like how it's supposed to be, you need it to be like that. Yeah, the network smoothing thing is a big factor because if you don't have it changed, if you don't have it low and you're playing on these servers, you're just gonna get like, you're gonna be like, you're gonna think everyone's cheating. That's how it's gonna feel. I feel like everybody's cheating, and it's not the case. Look, they just.
Fuck, we've lost the objective.
Hostile soldier, over. Use your first aid, man.
At least I got that freaking spaz player. So I put like 75% because if I know someone, it should look smooth because sometimes I clip stuff for my friends. Well, yeah, it'll look smooth, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just letting you know. If you're playing the game and you're just like, what the fuck? That's because of the network smoothing. It'll make the knife stuff look smooth, but your game's gonna be like really rough. It's gonna look really rough. It's gonna feel real rough, I should say. Like the game already plays somewhat smooth. It's just gonna be the animations. They're gonna be. Alright, they're already starting to come over here. Yeah, but I'm just letting you know, like you can mess with it, whatever you need to do. Whatever you need to do to make it play good for you, but as far as like shooting people and this, like, and just giving you a heads up, like this server is full of sweats, so most of these people are just like, they have a shit bucket right next to them. You know what I mean? They're just gonna be playing like a bunch of sweaties for the National Sweaty League. That's just how they are. So, you know what I mean? They got like the best mouse, the best keyboard. You know what I mean? They're playing for the national, like I said, National Sweaty League. From where, dude? Fuck. This guy was complaining about C4s. What was that saying? Do as I say, not as I do. amount I could have done there. Yeah, you see how like now we're losing all the objectives? You see what I'm saying? That's what I was saying about you play against those guys. Like they're gonna just move everybody. Okay, you used to play on console? I got you. So you just play for fun. I got you.
Let me fix you up. Your area.
Alright, we're right where we want to be. The objective has been
Is it time for the AEK?
I've spotted a hostile soldier in your area.
Yeah, this is gonna suck. We're not gonna be able to push them. Yeah, see, this is the part where I would say, like, this is where the overbalance begins. It's like, this is like overdoing it on the balance. Yeah, this is when you start overdoing it. Because when you overdo it, this is what happens, and it's like, then they push way too far than they need to, and then they just lose all the objectives. Then it's the same thing what it was. You know what I mean? It was already bad balance. It's like they overdo it just to get them out of the situation, and they don't realize they overtuned it. They overdid it. swear that dude, he loves just. I swear. Nothing impressive. That's the thing. It's nothing impressive. You have the most like broken weapon in the game.
Come on, guys, turn this fucking thing around, or we're all gonna fucking die.
Look at these guys, bro. Like this is why you can't have like good balance with these. You can't do it with this, bro. Like y'all gotta change. They gotta fix something here. Like, oh my god, bro. Like, and then just nobody wants to play because this is what happens when the balance is so bad, dude, and it gets like this. Then people stop playing. Like that's just what happens. Nobody wants to fucking approach because you got Captain fucking dipshit with the one shot, and then everybody else is just coming in and just reviving them, and then it's like, what are you gonna do? Like you're not gonna have anybody grabbing C's. Like alright, we're done with this. I'm just gonna snipe. I'm not gonna do anything else. But once you get to this part of the game, there's nothing you can do about it. So, I'm not really worried about it. If I'm gonna get my ACOG unlocked. I hate that so much. Yeah, there's really not much I can do here. There's not much we can do as a team. It's just, I mean, if we can sneak through, then yeah, that's something. But
The enemy now controls all objectives. Step it up now.
Yeah, I've spotted a hostile sniper. Over. Guys, wide. Hostile sniper. Over. Flying alive. Hostile sniper.
I don't want to die on this watch.
telling you, bro. I'm gonna keep saying that this guy, bro, like he's always on the team. Like if you're playing, if you're not on his team, you're not gonna be winning. This is how it is. Now it moves somebody. Look, see? Now it moves somebody. Now it moves somebody. I'm telling you, bro, this game is... Yeah, see, now we got that. Now we're getting the objectives. I mean, I could have told you that. Like, we just moved one of those guys. It would have been all right, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't like. This is what happens when you have the auto balance, which does work sometimes, but you're gonna have so many instances where it doesn't do it right, it doesn't do it correctly. You know what I mean? There's gonna be instances where it's like, okay, yeah, you have auto balance to even the teams, but the issue is not so much evening the odds by having the same amount of players. Sometimes it's the skill and the players, so it doesn't have to be even. Like, you can have the games be like, they don't have to be exactly 1-for-1 even, right? It doesn't have to be like that. It could just be like, okay, they have a lot of good players on one team, but you can reduce their player count and have more players on the other team. Like, that's how you gotta balance Metro, in my opinion. You gotta either have more players. If you're gonna have a lot of good players on one team, you need to have more. You need to have more players on the other side, because that's the only way you're gonna balance it. But and that's the issue with. And I don't know if you can. I want to say you can change it in the auto balance settings in the thing. I think you can adjust it. It should go by skill though. Like, it should be like, okay, I'm sure somebody could write it too, because everybody's making new programs and stuff, or new plugins for the server side settings. You know, you would think they would have something where it's like,
Hey, who needs ammo?
yeah, see, he's part of the.
Watch out, grenade!
You see what I'm saying? He does move people.
spotted a hostile soldier in your area. Over.
Shit, the enemy are winning! Your Russians, for fuck's sake! Turn it around!
Yeah, so that's a perfect example of a game or on Metro that is just garbage. Like, you're just not gonna get a good game. Like, when you have players that play like that, okay, you're not gonna have a good game, especially when they balance it like that, especially when the admins are doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I don't know how they're moving people. I don't know how they're doing it. Like, if it was me, I would just move one person at a time, no more than one, and see what happens. And then if this still doesn't make a difference, then move another person. But unless you know you have to move two people, then move two people. But they don't know how to balance in this game. They just let auto balance do something, or they just put like they just let the auto balance do it. You know, they're not doing it themselves. You know, and what I would do as an admin, if I was admin, is I would just switch teams myself and then just so you see what's going on, right? So if you're losing and you're just like, okay, you see it from the other side, you're like, okay, well, we don't have this or we don't have that, right? That team doesn't have this. So then if you need somebody and you know someone's good at something, you can move that person. Hate people with knives, bro. Like, sorry, I'm so annoyed with people with shotguns. It's my fault. Yeah, I don't really play a lot of mixed modes. I usually pick what I like to play for the most part. Yo, what's up, Leo?
Thanks, Doc.
Who's shooting with the shot?
Here's the first aid kit.
I use OBS.
Eyes open. We spotted a hostile soldier in your AO. Over. Hostile machine gun. Over.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just a stupid message. It's not gonna ban you. It's nothing. They can't ban you. He just puts it. He's just being fucktard, is what it is. with the constant auto spamming. It's just an auto spam plugin that it constantly tries to like scare people to like join their stupid Discord. It's just a terrible practice. Don't worry about it. It's just something stupid. You're not gonna get banned. You're only gonna get banned if the guy just wants to be a fucking asshole.
First aid at your feet. Pick it up. I've spotted
I wish the person who owned the server wouldn't be a fucking retard. That's what I really wish. And just turn that shit off, bro. Like, it's fine you want to do it at the beginning of the match. Don't fucking have it spam, bro. Like, turn that shit off, like, because it's not gonna turn off for the people who do decide to, you know, join the Discord. It's not gonna turn off. It's like, what do you gain from people not joining your Discord? It doesn't matter. Like, they're not gonna conversate in there on there anyways.
Here's your med kit, man.
Can I help you out?
Alright, we got her.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do it. Don't verify, bro. It's just a scare tactic is what they do. It just kind of shows you how this is why I don't like care for like private servers and shit to come back, because this is how toxic the people can become. You know what I mean? They try to withhold like literally put you into a hostage situation to be like, oh yeah, you want to play? Well, you gotta join my Discord. Like, whatever. If you think like badmins is one thing, it's like this one takes it to the next level. Bro, and I'll tell you right now, it don't cost that much to rent a server. These guys be acting like they're paying an arm and a leg. They're not paying an arm and a leg, bro. I promise you. They're not paying an arm and a leg. Okay, all right, not that serious. I mean, for the most part, sometimes it'll play smooth. For the most part, it'll play smooth. It'll play smooth, but there'll be times where it will do that. I know a lot of people don't like that, but... Bro, he should have been dead. Come on. He should have been dead. Literally 1 health. Come on. Oh, man. Should have been dead. No, I never played it. Honestly, I don't really care to play it. It doesn't really interest me. Oh, who's shooting at me? I'm all the way over there, of course. Oh my god. This team's fucking all over the place.
Be on the lookout. You spotted a hostile.
Usually what happens when the team starts going all over the place.
Soldier in your area, over. I've spotted a hostile soldier, over. I've spotted a hostile soldier in your area, over.
Yeah, it's roughly like $1 per slot. It's what it adds up to. It pretty much adds up to $1 per slot. And you get it. The more you like the more months you pay, obviously, they can sell it to you they give it to you as a prorated price. So you do pay less the longer you lease, essentially.
Yeah, here's your med kit.
I gotta shoot this guy's leg. He saw that, I killed him. I killed him through the wall. In this game, you can do that. If their legs are showing, if their legs are like going past the, the wall, you can kill them. Kind of funny. You can do it in Battlefield 4, but in Battlefield 4, it's kind of rare. You can still clip two things.
I've spotted a hostile soldier in your area. Hostile machine gunner.
It's a terrible fucking spot, dude. I hate fucking hit glitches in this game, bro. They're like the most annoying thing. In this game, it's the worst. The head glitching in this game. That's why I don't have no more head glitches, because it's just... You can't shoot them. Like, you can't hit them.
We got a hostile sniper in you.
Like, I could tell you which are the worst spots in this game. Like this spot right here is the terrible head glitch spot. This spot, being on top of that. Any one of these is a terrible, is really strong. I mean terrible. It's like cheap. Another good head glitching spot is this fucking spot right here, dude. This one right here. This fucking box right here, dude. It's like it is the cheapest shit. It is the cheapest shit, bro. I'm telling you, like, it is so cheap. I was never gonna get spawned. God, bro, I thought we were never gonna get freaking revived. I'm not worried about it because he parachuted there. GG's, man. GG's. This is probably the most fun I've had since getting on here, bro. You know, I was gonna play that first, but you know what I mean. Like, I feel like, bro, you know, and it sucks because sometimes it's like that, bro. You'll hop on a server and if there's particular people playing, you just don't even play because it's always gonna be one type of. It's gonna be that same type of game. Which is unfortunate because I feel like this game has much more to offer, and that's another reason why people play on the other servers that are like the mixed servers and all that stuff with mixed games, because you're a lot. Well, you know, it's good and bad. Sometimes you don't get that, so you'll get, you know, you'll get like a mix of maps that people don't want to play, so you get a random game a lot of times. But you play on that Metro server, and I don't know who's running it, bro, but it's not being ran right. It's just not being ran correctly. You know what I mean? And that's why that server, a lot of times it does die, because even though I feel like it plays better than the other one, it's just not ran correctly. You know what I mean? Like the server feels good, but the people who are running it are not the right people, and that's just my opinion, because it's always like that. And it's very rare that when I play, like last week when I played, it was fun, I had a good time. But when I play with those same people, bro, those who I mentioned, bro, it's just like, if you're on their team, you're gonna win. If they're on you're playing against them, you're gonna lose. It's pretty much how it is. And it had nothing to do with no skill or anything, bro. It's just the way they balance the games, bro. They just don't do it correctly. They just don't move the right people over to make it balanced. They always like overtune one side to become the other side. It's just, you know what I mean? And then they say, oh yeah, get good. It's like, bro, it has nothing to do with that. Like, you don't have to be good in KD really to even make a difference. You can just make a difference just by supporting the team in the right way. All you have to know how to do is like, okay, does my team need a recon? Does my team need a spawn beacon? Does my team need support? Does my team need you know, do I need to smoke the area, right? You don't need KD. KD is not gonna like win you the match. I've played matches where people had really good KD and they still lost, because most of the people that go for KD in this game, they always stay in the back, or they always stay in one position. They don't really push. They might say they push. Their way of pushing is not the same way of pushing for everybody else. So they think pushing is them pushing by shooting and killing, but you know what I mean? Like, pushing is like, yeah, you're moving to the next, you're trying to take this one spot and then you're pushing, right? You're pushing them back. But pushing can mean a lot of things. Pushing could also mean I smoke the area, so then you are pushing them without killing them, right? Because they don't want to take a risk, right? Especially if you have players that are like that. Going back to what I'm saying, people who want to go for the KD, they usually go and they go in the back, and you have players that do that. So when you smoke an area or you make it difficult to kind of like see through, right, you're naturally going to move back. So you don't have to necessarily like rush them to push them, right? You can indirectly, you can do it in a different way, you know what I mean, by using different gadgets, different weapons, playing different positions and stuff. You can do it that way. So but yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna do for today. Unfortunately, for Battlefield 3, you know, I would have kept playing if Metro was fun, but it was just the same thing. If those people are playing, it's just gonna be a terrible game. It really is, because you got one guy with the shotgun, and then you have the other guy with the freaking shotgun as well. You know what I mean? The guy that just they just keep overbalancing the teams, and it's just like you're not going to be able to do anything. You know what I mean? If the teams were balanced, I wouldn't care what weapons they were using. They would still be annoying, but I'll deal with it as long as the matches were balanced. Because when they can just kind of just do as they please, and there's nobody, you know, to help support the team to stop them, it just they could just walk all over you, and that's usually how I see it when the balance is not correct. And when you see one person able to just walk through and just shoot everybody, or especially easily flank, not just like flanking where they're like, oh yeah, I earned it, you know what I mean? Like you actually did a good strat. These guys are just like, you know what I mean? I have a bunch of teammates that are not like paying attention, you know what I mean? You obviously have the players that are pushing all the way to the deployment, and then these guys are going through the deployment and flanking. It's like, that's how you know the balance is not good. So I mean, you can still have fun. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're having fun, but the fun to you is only going to last as far as well as you know what I mean. You're having a good time. What is you having a good time? I know dying all the time is not fun, especially when you spawn and you just die, or as soon as you spawn and you want to try the loadout and you're dead, right? Metro is fun, but it has to be balanced correctly. It's just not balanced correctly, unfortunately, today. So maybe another time or another day. Usually when those guys are not playing, it's actually a lot better, because then you get to play with the people that are not like super crazy, like going for KD and stuff like that. Because usually when you have players that are like always trying to go for the most kills and stuff, like those are the ones that sometimes can ruin it for everybody. It's like, yeah, it's cool, you can do that, but a lot of people are not playing this game like that anymore. You know what I mean? Most people want to play for fun or nostalgia, but you'll get people playing and they'll just do that. Anyways, appreciate everybody coming by. Thank you so much. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Y'all take it easy. Peace out. I'm out. Bye.
Spotted a hostile soldier in your AO. Over.